We feel that the work that we've done over the past several years in social and emotional learning have a lot to do with the success we've had as a school. We have to look at the entire child, make sure that the children's basic needs are being met as best we can meet them. And one of the ways we do that at our school is we directly teach students strategies to help them manage anxiety, help them manage stress. Our counselors do a phenomenal job of working with their students. They see every student in our school every other week for some direct instruction and character education and things like that. And our focus on social and emotional learning is what we credit a lot of our academic success in our school.
So, okay, this is brain growing.
For the last 4 years, I have sat on the SIT team, which is the school improvement team. And every year we have made SEL, or social emotional learning, part of our overall school goal and success. And so we have collected data on that, and the data proves that it's working.
Our main goal is that we want the children to be ready for life, that they're not only going to be academically successful, but they're going to be successful socially.
So we have mindful skills that we learn every time we come to guidance, and we review what we've already learned, and then we add one and we build upon it. So what I teach is how to calm themselves, how to recognize they're not calm, and then they can make a better choice.
So when people get mad and stuff and they don't feel like listening, they come over here to brain break section. They squeeze the ball. They can write pictures, and they have to flip this over so how long they can do it. And they have something to cuddle with, and they have something else to cuddle with. It helps a lot.
We talk about when our brains are in a growth mindset, then they're ready to learn. And their brains are like muscles, and that's when they're exercising their muscles and they can take in new information and they can feel happy and peaceful. And when they're in a fixed mindset, that's when they're maybe having some of those negative emotions or thoughts, and their brain freezes and they're not ready to learn.
Growth mindset helps me be positive. You're not just down about everything. You can say, I'm not there yet, I'm getting there.
So in the lower grades, they tend to learn a little bit more of the techniques. Then when they get in the upper grades, we teach that again, to reteach it, but also to take it another step further. How can I actually use this in my day-to-day? How can I use this in the future? How can I make the best decisions for me? And we look a little bit more at like reaching our goals, and also how did that affect me when I made that choice? Did that work for me or didn't it work for me? What can I do differently?
We have to focus on the social emotional side of students and address those needs before we can even think about addressing academic needs. You see it across the building, and you see it in lots of different ways, not merely through direct instruction in a particular guidance classroom.
What I believe that this means for our whole school is that we have healthier, happier children, that they're more stable in their emotions, that they are more calm in their bodies, and that they're better able to learn when they come here.
Now, we actually are part of the specialist rotation. And although my degree isn't in teaching, I absolutely love it because I now get to meet and reach every single child. I get to teach them things to do about anxiety, test-taking skills. We get to let every child know they're unique, they're special. And I really enjoy being a part of the specialist rotation. I'm glad that it's acknowledged that the guidance, teaching children how to do their, help themselves socially and emotionally is, it's so important to success in school and in life.
A couple of things we've seen. Academically, of course, and I love talking about this, but academically, all of our indicators are moving in the right directions. Our students are exceeding growth. Our reading proficiency, our math proficiency, our science proficiency are the highest they've been. The social emotional piece of that, we think, really has contributed to that. Secondly, we've noticed a huge downturn or reduction in the number of office referrals to come to our office. That's a kid does something that needs some sort of disciplinary action by the administration. Those visits were down about 45% last year. So, and that's significant. That's real. That's not just an off year. That's amazing results. So, we credit our focus on social emotional elements of our school improvement plan to addressing that, and we're seeing the results of that.